Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And I'm Kate Mendoza.
Yes, you are, and this is New Mexico Style, and welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Triple girl power today.
All right, and I am so excited to be here.
We're excited to have you.
Well,
Yes.
thank you very much. I watch you all the time, and I just admire your work, and I couldn't be more honored to be a part of this contest. I'm sitting here with the two of you. So.
That means a lot to us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Really
and
a pleasure.
For those of you out there who have just tuned in and haven't been watching all week, what we've done is we've narrowed down the search for the brand new Face of Fox. And of course, there are 5 top finalists, and all week long they've been appearing on New Mexico Style. So the new Face of Fox is going to work here with us at Tu Casa Fox, representing New Mexico Style, as well as the station Tu Casa Fox for the entire year. And today, as day 3, of course, therefore, by deduction, we know now that means you are contestant number 3.
All right.
The midweek contestant.
All right.
Mary Kate Mendoza. But okay, you like to be called MK, correct?
I do. I go by MK.
I like that.
Yes, yes,
We'll
yes.
have to stick with that. That's easy.
Like
Yes.
KVD.
It's been
She likes
more-
to be called KVD, MK.
Oh, there you go.
You know what? I never come up with KVD myself.
Really?
And always, everywhere I go, somehow it just happens. But
It's
MK.
easy.
It's
MK.
easy too.
MK.
Yeah.
It's nice and relaxed.
All right. Well,
More casual.
We've
Yes,
been getting
friendly.
to know all of our contestants all week, so let's get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you got into the contest.
Okay, well, I got into the contest because to me this is my dream job, to sit here on the set with you. The format of not only being able to get out into the community and do community events, promote Casa Fox 2, also to be on the set of a talk show format like this is like ideal dream job. I love it. I love it. So, and it also incorporates a lot of my background. I have a background in television, so I used to produce. Then I've done performance, so I did a lot of singing, and I also started my own business that involved a lot of community outreach with children. So I'm all about community promotion, celebrating people. So I just love people.
Well,
I'm
that
a
kind of
people
answers
person.
our question, because I was going to ask you what you think would make you the next great Face of Fox. And I mean, there's so many different elements to you, from behind the scenes to in front of the camera. That's exciting.
I know.
And what do you think, okay, I have to ask you, what do you think would make you different? I mean, what puts you an edge above?
Yes, I am an idea gal. So I want to bring new ideas, I want to bring campaigns, I want to invite the community to be a part of my campaigns. So as far as I'm concerned, I want them to watch Casa Fox 2 and have it be an interactive event. So they see themselves on camera when they watch the station. They get to see, hey, maybe I'll be on TV tonight, and there they are in a promo spot or something like that. So
Now, do you have a favorite TV show on
The
Fox?
Doctors.
The Doctors. That is a great show.
Such a good show.
I
It's
love
on right
the
before
Doctors.
us.
I love the Doctors.
We love Travis Stork.
Travis.
We had him on one.
Oh,
And he's
you did?
Not live, though.
Yeah.
We'll work on that, Mary Kate. If you're on the show with us, we'll campaign
Oh, really?
for Dr.
Oh, there you
Travis
go.
right here.
And Dr. Lisa, too.
Yes, she's awesome.
I love Dr. Lisa.
Great information. And we're going to be back a little later in our show with MK. But first, let's get to today's hot topics. That was fun. I love having our Face of Fox contestants here, right?
Yeah, it's been an exciting week.
It has.
We're halfway through it.
I know. A little flavor. We've got the guys and the girls, and it's fun to see the different dynamics, and I'm having a good time. And speaking of different dynamics of men and women, of course, what's in the news right now, the biggest news we know, is Anthony Weiner.
Oh, gosh.
Not really doing a lot for the male,
No.
perspective of how things should be as a man.
No, he's not.
No.
And I still think it's just funny with the name and everything that
It's
how
getting
that all
crazy.
happened. But yeah, it is crazy. Not good from the man's standpoint. Men not looking so good to the women these days.
No, and it happened again. I was telling you earlier on The Bachelorette the other night, and just really quick, I mean, it just shows that men are living double lives. They're fooling people. That happened to The Bachelorette. She got played so bad and humiliated in front of millions of people because a man was telling her to her face that he cared about her. She believed it, she cried, and then behind her back, on camera, he was saying the most hurtful, harmful things. And it's, how do you know? How do you know?
Well, they're going to find out pretty soon, or she's going to find out pretty soon, because he didn't try too hard to keep it a secret. Yeah,
You're right.
maybe on the show, but he just told millions of people in America what his true intentions were. So it's going to come out. It's probably going to hurt, but at least it comes out in the beginning, and it's not a lie that continues through wherever their relationship would go.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. And then on the girl side of being a little crazy, last night, Christina Aguilera on The Voice, her voice is brilliant. I don't know why she acted crazy. She was being obnoxious to the boys. So then I took the boys' side last night because I couldn't understand why somebody that is already got so much star power and so much talent would be showing a negative side to her personality. You know what I mean? Why would you do that?
Yeah, she was saying maybe she's on the same stuff that Paula Abdul was. At least Paula Abdul was nice, though. So
that's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Exactly. Well, moving on to another subject, from blue stars to heaven stars, a parent's love is eternal, and that is actually the driving force behind the Blue Star Mothers.
Our own Rio Grande Valley chapter, Blue Star Mothers, is preparing to send care packages to our troops in harm's way, but they are short on supplies and are reaching out to the communities of Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Bernalillo for help. We went to the warehouse yesterday and saw a lot of empty bins, and they are desperate to meet the needs of our soldiers.
We're getting ready to do our 4th of July packing next Saturday, and unfortunately our donations were this time slim. And we're asking everyone to please help us to be able to send 300 food boxes and 300 toiletry boxes to our troops. And our goal is to have a package for every one of our addresses that we have. And we do have over 300 addresses.
Now, we visited the Rio Grande Valley's warehouse yesterday and saw a lot of empty bins. Here is a list of the items they need. So we're going to put up a list for you. We'll let you know some of those items.
The chapter needs $35,000 a year on shipping, so cash donations are appreciated as well. But those are some of the items there. Instant oatmeal, microwave popcorn, dry fruit, Pop-Tarts, beef jerky, and green chili.
Yeah, and they also, just to let you know some other things, they need some ramen noodles, very affordable. There's nobody that can't afford, you know, a 20-cent package of those to send out. Also crackers and cheese. We've got some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chewing gum, protein bars, tea bags, socks, toiletries. And some of those toiletries are very simple. Things like lip balm, hand lotion, small packs of tissues, foot powder, deodorant, eye drops, Q-tips. I mean, the list goes on. Razors, toothpaste, shampoo and conditioner, mouthwash, insect repellent wipes. And that's actually a big one, insect repellent wipes. You don't think about that, but there are so many insects out there. And, you know, it's a distraction to our troops. And it's just a little thing, but it goes a long way.
And it does. It makes things just a little bit easier, and, and they could use that.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I mean, there are still 100,000 troops fighting, and based on the binders of thank you notes our local chapter of Blue Star Mothers have received, they are so grateful for anything from home, anything really.
And here's the contact information for that area. Can we pop it up on the screen here? There it is, Blue Star Mothers. 2919 2nd Street, 505-345-6724, and there's a website right there for you.
Yes, and donations can also be dropped off at Mechanical Concepts. That's the business just north of the warehouse, so please be generous and keep in mind you're doing something great for the people who are keeping us safe and free.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I love that. I love to hear stories like that. Now, the Arizona fire is still burning out of control. Kristen knows a lot about that, and the wall of fire is burning a path of destruction right towards New Mexico.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look outside. You can see the foggy conditions here, so the visibility is certainly reduced. And keep in mind, visibilities, the numbers don't get as low typically as what you deal with fog. But when it comes to smoke, once you get down below 5 miles, right around 3 miles, that's when it gets hazardous for those with allergies or those sensitive to the smoke or with asthma.
I heard
and
you
then
say
once
that
it gets
this morning,
below 2.5 miles, then that's when it gets hazardous to everyone. And we are under a air quality alert, and that goes until 6 p.m. tonight, and the visibilities could get reduced to below a mile, so it could be bad for everyone. So the fires continue to burn, and that smoke is going to continue to be an issue.
Well, and yesterday we gave you some of those health precautions, and to just to reiterate some of those. First of all, you want to stay hydrated. You want to drink a lot of water. You want to stay inside if you can. It's not one of those days, if you're going to go out and work out, just do it inside. Don't go for a walk. It's not the best day to do it. Keep the windows and doors closed.
And limit the outdoor activities, really. Avoid vacuuming, and of course drink lots of water. That helps too.
And I wouldn't run the swamp coolers either. It's just not a good idea right now. And really, the wind is the wind going to die down a little bit later this week? Because I think, isn't that fueling it?
Well, the wind, it fuels the fire, and it also blows it toward us. But the wind is going to be dying down a little bit by the end of the week. Here are the details coming up here in my forecast.